Hello, guys. We'll be starting our session shortly. Hello everyone. How is the Josh, guys? I can't see anyone in the chat board.
A little bit high.
Okay, cool. Uh, okay, yeah, we will start the session now. Hello everyone, innovators of tomorrow. Uh, Azure Horizon, where technology meets possibilities. I'm Sheetal Lalwani. I'll drop our community link in the chat board if there is still anyone who has not joined our community. So first of all, let me introduce you Azure Horizon. Is my screen visible to everyone? Yeah, I guess. Azure Horizon, it is a dynamic community of IITM which focuses on Microsoft Azure. Basically, we aims to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application in cloud computing through our expert sessions and also interactive sessions with our experts. So we are fortunate enough to have Miss Sheetal Lalwani ma'am from Microsoft itself for our first of all expert session. She is she is currently working in Microsoft and having 2+ years of experience. Also, she is having expertise in cloud computing along with backend development. She was also Microsoft intern, PhonePe Tech Scholar, and many more. Uh, Guys, is everyone there with me? Eager to hear from Miss Sheetal Lalwani, ma'am. So I would like to welcome Miss Sheetal Lalwani, ma'am, for this expert session. Ma'am,
Hey, hello everyone. How are you doing?
it's great.
Okay. Thanks for joining everyone. I appreciate that you took time on Sunday afternoon. I know it should be a relaxing one, but I appreciate that you took some time to join this session, and I ensure that your time will be worthy, and looking forward to interact with you and have an interactive session ahead. So, you want me to start right now, or you have something to share, Smriti? Or should I just go forward and continue the same?
Ma'am, you can continue the session.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. So, guys, I don't want this session to look like more like a PPT session and just a session of theories. We are here to learn and interact in a logical as well as practical way. Okay, because we what we see and what we hear is more memorable than what we read, right? So, I will show you the PPT kind of thing, but that is just the basic thing. But to show you the practical examples, that is where the main point is, because theory goes in different ways. But I will try to make sure that it is not boring. But I'm just giving a heads up during the practical moment. Please be aware. And let me just start with a anything. Okay, let's start. Cool. Yeah, my screen is visible. So we already know this session is more about cloud computing, right? As the headline says, introduction to cloud computing. So I want you to know what is cloud computing. So we will get to know what is cloud computing, why we are using it. But since you have taken time to come on this platform and you want things to be in a way like we are putting time, we want something that why we are putting our time, we should get some output, right? So I'll tell you in the way why we are starting, and then we will learn in a better way. Because once you see the target, then you will put a more efforts and attention. That's it. That's what is my strategy as well. I see my goal, and then we can proceed in a more dedicated way rather than just walking on the path, right? So let me introduce myself first. So I am Sheetal, yeah, of course, and I work at Microsoft as Azure Apps Service Engineer. So there's a PaaS offering of Azure. We will learn what is PaaS, okay, and also I'm a backend developer. So I work on Azure products, and future in upcoming role I'll work on the strategy of Azure. So why we need Azure and what is the strategy and what is the baseline of Azure, okay? So one thing I'll tell you before we are starting, that we are learning about cloud. The cloud is not only about the people, which the only people who want to pursue like cloud solution architects, cloud engineer, consultant, and all those roles. But even if you are a developer, even you are a data analyst, anyone and is a anyone should know the power of cloud computing and know basics of cloud computing. Because now everything is not on prem. Everything you will not store in your mobile or laptop. You want a more storage. You want a lot of things. Okay, not just because I'm saying storage, because we are familiar. We are familiar with Google Photos. We are familiar with Google Drive and OneDrive. We upload our documents and photos and whatnot. So we should. I'm giving you a heads up that it is a basic subject. That's why which we should know. Not only cloud solution architects or cloud related roles, those are advanced roles, but basic cloud computing is something everyone should know. Okay, being in IT field. So we will start with the basic cloud computing today, and I will tell you how you can move your career forward also. So that's what I can tell you. So even you can see, I work on Azure, but I am also a developer, and we know everything is now integrated with AI. So we will learn more about AI also, because we should walk with the trend, not should be backward, right? So yeah, as I told you, why we came to session, what is the output. So we should know the job market. So you can read the numbers on the PPT. You can see a lot of numbers you can read out. But what I can tell you is, not only cloud related roles are important, but everyone expanding and growing in their career should know how the cloud is working and know how the servers are working. Like if your application, like many cases I will tell you, where you should know, is my application crashing or it is fault of cloud. Because we will tell you, because I face the same thing and many people face the same thing. We should know which is the buggy one, right? And even if you are doing a bug threading or whatever, you should know basics of cloud. That's what I'm insisting again and again. Okay, so you can read about the numbers. There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of money in the market for cloud. Okay, lots of opportunities and lots of money. So that's what I'm saying. We can be certified in multiple ways. I can tell you there are multiple certifications which you can do and come into the market as a cloud engineer. But before attempting that certification, we should know basics. Okay. So again, even certification is just a paper. We will not judge that certification is good or not. We don't need us. Microsoft and big companies will not judge you with a certificate name or whatnot. Okay, you should know skills. You should know the backend, the how things are working. Then it is clear. Then you can simply crack any interviews and come into the market. Even you can compete with the persons who are having people who are having more certificate. Like in my team, as I told you, I have completed 18 months as a full time employee in Microsoft, and there are multiple and many highly experienced people in my team who have a lot of experience, but I am doing the same job as them, right? I don't have so many certifications. I'm not a particular certification girl. I'm more like a practical and logical. So we are doing the same thing. So that's the thing, okay? So I hope you have seen the numbers and got something, because number is just what I told you. There's lots of opportunity and lots of money and lots of skills. We can tell people that we have done this, so we have a confidence that I know this thing as well as cloud, or I am good at cloud. Okay. Okay, so let's start with basic. Okay, I know there's lots of theory in the PPT, but I won't say I won't give you a full theoretical. So, what is cloud? It's nothing but a virtual server or laptop which is virtual, which you cannot see. A server, or you can say a machine which is running your applications or your storage or whatever service you want, which is not, you cannot see that, but you can use it. You can see only on portal or on CLI or whatnot, but it's only, those are servers which you cannot see, and it's on internet. So understand that there are servers, or you can say there are machines or laptops you have, where and now they are connected to multiple laptops, or you can say multiple machines or high level data centers through a internet, or you can say network. Okay, there is no a thread, there is no cable or anything, but there's a all over internet it is given. So all there are so many computing services. Now, what are computing services? Shita, we are not getting what you are saying. Why servers? What we will do with computing services? So I'll tell you what kind of computing service we are talking. So let's say you have an application, okay, on your machine. Like you will write any HTML code or just a Python Flask app. I hope I know my audience that they are a bit familiar with Python. That's why I'm giving that example. I did my homework and came. So you are making a Flask application or Python application on your local. Now you want to make it public. Okay, you can say that I can put it on a GitHub, and it will give me a link where people can access that. But you want, now you are the one using the same application. Now your app is so famous that any startup approached you. Like let's say Smithel made that application, okay? And startup approached, hey Smithel, you have done a fabulous job. We want to incorporate that thing in our product. And so her application needs to be scaled. Now it was working on a local machine. She wants now million users to be taken care of that application. Now how she will do? Her laptop has a particular CPU, particular RAM, and those fixed amount of resources. Now what will happen? She needs to scale. Will she bring a more powerful laptop? Yeah, she can. But for million users, I don't think any laptop or any RAM is there on on a laptop or a machine where you can give a access to the million users. So here comes the power of cloud. You are given a powerful servers, powerful machines, which you cannot see, but you can make a use of it. So we will study. Are we only talking about the applications? Are we only talking about the DBs or whatnot? So I will ask you to just pay attention to the second point. We got to know about the computing services, and it's all over the internet. It's servers and it's virtual. Okay. Now I just don't want to skip the part what services we are talking, because there are so many services. At least one, two, three. how many fingers we have, at least that much we should know, right? These are the things we should definitely know a bit of idea. Now, including servers. Servers, I told you, where you are deploying or you need a high power to accommodate in your application or your anything. You're making an application or there's a DB or there is a storage. Even your Google Photos, they will say storage is full, upgrade the plan. You are paying money, you are upgrading the plan, but it's not they are doing manually, that they are giving you a plan directly. It's a container, okay, where you have uploaded the photos, and this container will be scaled up. I will say it will become more powerful. Okay, the server holding this container will be more stronger. Okay. Storage means, let's say, drive, OneDrive, Google Drive, where you put your PDF, your notes, and whatnot in the storage. Okay. Just a second. Sorry. And then comes a DB. I hope they're okay. Let me clear. Storage and DB are different. Like you are making an application, you want MySQL DB or MongoDB or whatever. You want to store the details. Let's say you are making a classroom application. You want to upload student name, student roll number, surname, marks, whatever. Now tell me, you will put this in a Google Drive or in a database. Google Drive may, it's not used that we are putting that data. Again, we will make a table, we will make a PDF and then upload in a drive. That is storage. But then again, you have to access that PDF. Again, line number, you will access that. But in a DB, you have MySQL DB. I think there's a tables and schemas and many things where DB will be more efficient. Okay. Networking. Networking means your app, you want some anything should be blocked from your website. Okay, you are using a website, you want only particular set of users can access, or this particular IP should be blocked. If this particular user should be blocked, you can put many things where in a single click that it is configured, we can access or make a access restriction using a single click. Or even if you will do in your simple laptop machine, then you have to do a lots of things. There are lots of commands. Then you have to make a say that I have to block this IP address. Then there's lots of process which will take to block that IP address. It's an example. Okay. So in networking part of a cloud, in single click you can say block this, that's all. Okay. Software, again we are saying application, Python app, Java app, whatnot. Analytics, we are making a classroom application, we want to know who is a topper and who is ranking good in which subject. Okay, so the analytics, you will make a ascending or descending order in the DB, you will find the topper, you can do that. But you want a graph, you want matrix, it's simply by default given by the cloud. Okay. Intelligence, okay. What comes in your mind when we say intelligence? What word comes in your mind when we say intelligence? Anyone? Artificial intelligence comes in your mind. So, artificial intelligence is coming in the market. Okay. Yeah, please tell me, Adya. Okay. What comes in your mind when you see intelligence? Okay, common sense. Yeah. Okay. The ability to interpret the given situation, automate, automatic results, machine learning, brain. Okay. Yeah. Intelligence is exactly what you are thinking. Now you have to, now you have a machine, you have a code in your local machine, your laptop. Who will put the intelligence? You are the AI itself. It's a self of thinking machine. AI is totally a different thing. So AI came when I was there. That was artificial intelligence came when intelligence was already in the market. Okay, that is not only our brain. Okay, intelligence means which we are operating. Let's talk about an IT ability to make a proper decision in a given situation. Yeah, so you have to write that code. Why I'm saying, I know maybe people must be doing DSA and data structure questions or problem solving questions. Then you are given a question, then you will write a code, then you have to write an intelligence code, optimize it and whatnot. Okay, give me a moment. But you will do that. Okay, you will say, if application crashes, put this log, else put this log, whatever. You are the one who will write all those cases and edge cases. You are the one who will add middleware to write logging. But intelligence will make the logging itself. You have to write the code, that server is up, my application is running on this machine, the basic things, but not all what you are writing manually. That will be simplified once you are interacting with cloud. Okay, I'll tell you, we will see the logic once we will make a demo, and you will get to know what is the difference. Okay, lots of time on this PPT, quite theoretical, but I thought let's start with the things in simple way. We will not read the advantages part theory, we will see the image. Okay, because image is the one which we interact a lot and we can see nicely. So advantages of cloud computing, the same thing which we already shared in last last slide. I told you lots of advantages. Single thing I can in single words we can go through. Share resources, like I want a drive, you can share with Smithal and you can share with Kavya, like the same sharing. But who is doing, for example, again the same PDF in your file, then again you have to mail her and or Bluetooth her so that comes into her machine. But you can interact via cloud in a virtual way where you can both interact together. That's cloud. Pay as you go model. Whatever you're using, you have to pay. That's all. Increase mobility. Machine. You don't have to carry laptop each and everywhere. Now it's in your every. There's a cloud subscription you can use everywhere. That's all. Less. Okay. Just a second. Okay, that is not. It was. That's cropped out. Sorry. It is less capex. What is capex? Capital expense. So what, again I told you Smithil was making her application. Now she have to incorporate with million users. She will buy a new laptop. Again, it will not work for many users. She put a lots of expense. Okay, she will buy so many resources, powerful CPU, powerful storage, and whatnot. Once it is in our machine, that is my desk. But if you have cloud, you have to just buy whatever product you are using in the subscription. You have, even you are done, you can close it. That's the thing. You don't have to pay much. High availability. Now that's a good point. Now let's say her Smithil did a deployment in cloud. Okay. Now no, no, not in cloud. Let's say she bought a new MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. Okay, M3. Wow. Now she tried to increase the resources of her application and told the startup, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, now she's running on her laptop and everything goes fine. And let's say the resources are exhausted. Okay, I won't say M3 is so powerful, it is, but for million users, until you are not using cloud, it will be not sufficient. What I'm saying, the RAM, we are talking about the RAM. Okay, that's memory and CPU of that laptop. Okay, so she has not completed yet. Then her laptop, her drive started to make noises, heating up, and all those things. She started to face the availability issue that application might crash in another half an hour, another 3 days. We don't know. We can't trust laptops so much. So the availability is fluctuating. Here comes the cloud. You put in a cloud application, your code into a container, app service. I work into your app service. You put your code into container, cloud container. Here we give you 3, 4 laptops. Even one laptop is going down, then another laptop comes into another server. Why I'm saying laptop, another machine comes into the place picture. Okay, and it is done automatically. You don't have to shut down your first laptop. It's not, you don't see, you don't even see. We are the developers, we see, but you don't even observe that my first machine was rotten and this came. Okay, so high availability, easy to manage. I know, easy productivity. I told you we will do in a single click. So that's easy productivity. We want to save our time. Environment friendly. We are not using so many work machines. We are not buying so many laptops. We are not buying so many things. We are just doing virtual. Now, again, the virtual things, what I've been saying, server, storage, it just, but somewhere it should be kept, right? It's not like it will kept in, or everything should be virtual, then where the data is there. The data is in data center. Azure, the Microsoft data centers are like so many, and they are in a so many environmental places. And I hope you have seen one of the data centers inside the water. It's not, it is taking, it's not, we are buying a new building, we are buying a new whole new building and keeping our data centers. And that building, okay, even we are keeping so many servers there, it will give heat, it will give so many uh, radiations that people around the building will be affected. We don't do that. We keep somewhere where our R&D team uses in an environment friendly way. Okay, less deployment time. I'm not wasting my time. This single thing. Dynamic scaling. Again, I told you. Now Smithil said, now my M3 air, my laptop also went. Now I should use cloud. Okay, so she did a cloud deployment, deployed to the cloud. Now it was working for 200 users. Okay, let's say 200 users. They said now we have lots of users. She will just do a scale out. She just have to make a scroll that I need this much server. We will give you. You don't have to buy laptop. You don't have to put so much efforts. You said that you want 10 machines. We will give your application 10 machines. We will do the dynamic scaling. Even if you don't say, there is an option of auto scaling. Your application is directly, you are sleeping and your users come in a lots of amount, the scaling will be dynamic, it will be automatic. You don't have to ask us that give me 10 machines or give me this much. If you have done auto scaling, the dynamic scaling will happen. So we have done covered this thing, the photo, and we have learned so many advantages, we have compared. Now Sheetal, tell me how we can see the actual cloud. So many gyan you gave about cloud and the benefits of cloud, where we can see that. So uh, simple terms, very simple terms, I will tell you these simple terms: infrastructure as service, platform as service, and software as service. Okay, because if we are any doubts. And one more thing, you are okay with the pace I'm going, or it is too fast, or it is too slow? Okay, Docker versus VM. I will. It is okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So let's compare the three services, because once we are clear with these terminologies, we are easy to go. Okay. We don't have to think that which service provide what. Okay. So as I told, Smithil was doing her she was using uh, when she made the first project, she was doing on her laptop itself. Everything was on a local. That means you can see the traditional IT part: application, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, everything was on our laptop. But now, let's say it is quite confusing. I will come to the second slide again. Let me come to the this thing, pizza service. Okay, this will make it easy. Then we can tell you. I can tell you what the previous. Okay, now like our father says कि घर पे pizza बनाओ. Okay, and that's hygienic. But it's so many efforts. You want to bring so many things, toppings, pizza dough, whatever, okay, and oven, electricity, lots of things you have to bring at home and put time. But you are hungry, right? You are hungry and you are craving for pizza. Again, पापा ने बोला है तो करना पड़ेगा. You have to uh, put so much efforts and uh, prepare the whole pizza at home. But if I say that you are getting a pizza dough, first you have to ferment for 1 hour, one night, and then use it for next day. But I say the pizza dough is on in market. Bring that tomato sauce in market, cheese is in market, and then you have to just cook it and enjoy with your cold drink. That's all. Okay. Now you can bring the dough, you can bring the sauces, and you can, that is infrastructure is given to you and you can customize it and have it. Okay, infrastructure, the basic components are given to you. But we say that I want my toppings to be different. Okay, I want my own soda, I want my own cold drink, and it should be at my place. I don't want to go out. Why to socialize and why? I just want to order and sit at home. So you will do a Zomato or Swiggy, and everything will be delivered. Okay, so you are not putting any efforts. Everything is given. Pizza itself is given to you. You have to just order your drink, whatever you want, hard drink or soft. So it's just a platform. I gave you the whole platform. That is whole pizza. Now you want to customize. You want to add oregano, or you want to add whatever soda. So you are just customizing according to your needs. That's all. I'm giving you the whole platform. Even you can say that pizza it's burnt, you can replace it because platform is buggy. That is, I'm saying pizza is bad, pizza is rotten. So you can return it to me. Okay? Because they have prepared. That's the thing. Again, same with the infrastructure. Pizza dough is bad, you can return. That is platform. The cloud is buggy, not you. Sorry, I use the word cloud, but the pizza dough is buggy, bad. Now you want to go out, you don't have to put any efforts. You want just uh, just to eat. That's all. So you will go out, Domino's or anywhere, and just you have to order and you have to eat. Just order everything, they will give you. That's all. Now same comes into the cloud. Okay, I'm giving you the operating system. I'm giving you storage. I'm giving everything. I'm giving you infrastructure. Okay. Now you have to make your application. You have to write your application, write your logs, whatever you're writing, add your data, student ID, student roll number, whatever you want, you need to add yourself. You're customizing. I'm giving you infrastructure. That is, I was giving you dough and sauce. So that's the infrastructure I'm giving you, and then you can prepare yourself whatever you need, spicy or whatnot. The same thing. That is infrastructure service. Okay, but I gave you whole pizza, and you have to add your choice. You can order. You want spicy, you want more cheesy, you can just give me order, or I will give you a basic pizza. You can put more cheese and add the customization according to you. That's platform as service. I gave you a platform, and then you are customizing. But the whole baking, whole taking caring of fermentation, that is logging, and taking care of the scaling. Scaling means Smithal was using startup reached out to her. Now scale, she has to scale for 100 users, million users. So scaling is what I'm taking care. You want a soft one, you want anything, you can tell me, I can give you that, but at a particular range. Okay, I cannot give you the soda, whatever you want, because I'm a pizza shop. So you have to customize according to you. That's why I'm giving you a platform where you will put your customizing thing. But you want everything ready, then you can use software as service. We are giving you just a software. Use it. That's all. Okay. That is software service. I'm giving you everything. Server, storage, networking, middleware. Middleware is nothing but uh, app. Ma'am, voice. What happened to voice? It is lacking.
No, ma'am, it's clear. I guess there is network issue from her side.
Okay, cool. Just let me know, okay? Anything is there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, virtualization, everything I'm giving you, and you just want to use it. So I will tell you so many examples. Let's not waste much time. Okay, let me come to this thing, and I will share my screen here so that you so that you can see what are the examples. Just a second. Sorry. Yeah, we can see now the services. Actually, we saw you told a lot of things about the services. What are those? We got to know what is infrastructure. Any doubts in all those services? You can tell me once. Any doubt in IAS, PAS, and SAS? We can. It's just a short form Gen Z name. Akash, you have any doubt? Your voice is not clear. Okay. Anyone has any doubt? You can just
No, ma'am,
raise
no,
your
ma'am.
hand or ping on the chat about three services or any kind of pizza. Okay. Cool. Even anything is there, just ping on the chat. Okay. I'm monitoring everything. So let's come on this Azure portal and we will see so many things. Now, uh, now you told us what is IAS, PAS, and everything. I will give you an example. Virtual machines. Someone told about Docker versus VM, right? Virtual machines. So, virtual machine is something I'm giving you a laptop or machine, which is not you. It's not in. I'm giving you directly, but I'm giving you operating system, whatever you want. You want MacBook, you want Linux, you want whatever. You can ask me, and I'm giving you. You want this much RAM, you want this much CPU. I can give you all those things, but you have to tell me which one you want, and that will be installed in your um, that will be installed in your original laptop. But your laptop will have another machine where you have another, like you're using MacBook and you want Windows, then you will come here and you will say that, see, this one is Windows, okay? And I asked, hey, I want a Windows application, a Windows VM, then we can create. So it is something infrastructure service. I'm giving you infrastructure. Now you will make your application. Smithal will make her application because she's not buying any new MacBook M3. She just told me I want a powerful Windows, a powerful Mac, and I will give her virtual machine. Okay, so you can create from here, and process are very simple. I know that you guys maybe or may not be having the subscription because it takes some time with a student account, but no problem. That's why I'm showing. So you can just simply create everything, and you, what is the main thing I'm telling you here? You can ask for any kind of OS. Okay, any kind of. There are so many OS, so many OS. You can ask any kind of. Okay, it's a marketplace. That is infrastructure as service. Okay. Let me just write. I am giving is VM. So infrastructure services VM. Okay, the example is VM. Now platform as service. Platform as service. I'm giving you a platform. You have to just put your app, put your customized thing. You have to order me, and I will whole thing I am giving you. That's a pizza. I'm giving you pizza, and you will bring your own soda. That is, I'm giving a container. You will put your code. Or I am giving you a storage, you will put your storage or photos. I am giving you a DB, you will give your things. So platform you can difference. But infrastructure was there. I am giving you whole machine, do whatever you want. I don't care you are making a DB, I don't care you are making a app. It's you. It's you. I'll just give you a machine. That's all. But here I'm specifically giving you something. Let's say what. So so storage accounts. Okay, I'm giving a storage account where you want to put so many things. So now here are many. Okay. I gave you storage account. What will I am giving you particular type of pizza. That is only storage. Now you cannot. I told you have to make a storage. That's all. You will put only your photos, PDFs, or what. You cannot upload your application. It is a storage thing. You cannot deploy here the application. So you have this. It's a storage account, and it will have lots of things. Let's say what. So storage account has its account. Okay, it has lots of things. Blob containers is a container where you can put different kind of files like log files, PDF, PPT in a same container. But a file share means you have to put a particular type of file, that only txt or log, particular type of file in a file share. Tables, queues, and these are the particular services which we give where you can deploy all those things. Okay, it is one kind of platform as service. And one customer like Smithal told, I want a onion pizza. I gave, that is, she want a storage account. I gave a storage account. But Akash came and he said, I want a margarita. I don't want anything. That is, he want a app service, some platform where he can deploy his um, Python or Flask app. So I will say, hey Akash, the product is called app services or container apps. So app services or container apps. There are many services. These are the applications where you can put your code and run it. Okay, I can tell you. So these are the applications. I will not make a so these are also with multiple things. Okay, with DB you want, or just simple WordPress application you want, or you want an application which is dynamic. I hope you are aware about static or dynamic. Static means just a application which is not interacting much, just a static one, stable one. But dynamic which has interacts with multiple API dynamically. Okay, so I want a web application of Java. Okay, okay, creating a web application. Okay, let's make here itself. I don't. So here are the different services. You are asking me. I want a container application. Container means Docker. You will make a Docker file and you will deploy somewhere. Again, they will ask, you are making an application, you're deploying, where you want to deploy, Windows or Linux. Then again, you want to write you are putting a Java code, or you can make a Node.js application, anything. You are giving me order. You want to customize your pizza, right? You're giving me order. I'm taking an order. So app service taking an order. You told I want to make a Python application, Node.js application, Java application. You can customize here. Okay. Anything you can bring. Which region you want? My customers are in US, so I can use Central US. My customers are in Hong Kong, I can use Southeast Asia, and all those things. Okay. Then plans also there. It's a whole different thing. Like again, this how much powerful you want. Okay, we will not dig up. So there are multiple PaaS offerings. I hope I am making some sense with the examples. What is difference between VM and storage, app service, and let's say one more example. I'll take database. I have a Postgres one. Uh, any doubts here? What is the difference between PaaS and this thing? IaaS, infrastructure and platform. Infrastructure was VM. I'm giving you a VM machine, and you can make anything you want. But platform, you are specifically asking for a particular service. So teaching industry coaching apps are using app service depends on the stack and depends on their requirement. If it is a Java application, right, it needs a microservice architecture. There's a different app I can tell you, Spring Apps, which where I also work. So Spring Apps is more dependent on Java and microservice architecture. Now, anyone wants a Node.js application or maybe a mix of technical stacks, Node.js, Java, Python, or different. They can make a Docker file. They can push into some service, and they can use container apps. Docker file means containerizing their application. Or you can say, I give you a folder, make a zip of it, and transfer into a mail. You cannot make directly put a folder into mail, right? You will make a zip and then transfer into a PDF. The same thing, you can make a application as a Docker file, containerize it, and put into container apps. So, Surbi, I am clear with this question, or you have any particular another doubt? Any doubts till now? So we'll come with software as service also. I think okay, we can continue with that. Anyone wants? I got my answer. Okay, cool. Anyone wants a quick break, or let me see. Yeah, pizza service is done. Okay. Any break, or we are okay with this, or any something, or we can continue further. Thumbs up. Anything? Yes. No. Continue. Okay. Cool. Now we got to know um, infrastructure and service and platform as service. Software service is spending. Okay. Software service means the whole application, the whole pizza is there. You're going and eat. So, uh, Outlook on your Outlook, which I'm giving you, the Outlook here, it's a desktop application. Okay. But sometimes you open out like this. Just a second, I'm deleting lots of. So this is my personal account. Now you want this Gmail, okay? This is not an application. This is not an application. I have not installed a Gmail in my local, but it's an application which is already present and I'm accessing it. It is software which is already present and I'm accessing it. So, and you can make multiple, it's a Gmail, you can make Surbi email, whatever kind of email services. It's a kind of service. Just give your name and the same application will be there. Getting a chatbot? A chatbot is there. You want a chatbot in your application, and someone wants chatbot in their what example I can give. Someone wants into a website and someone wants just to interact, okay, like in your Android application. Okay, so there's a chatbot service. You can ask a chatbot service, we can give you. That's a whole service I'm giving you. You don't have to manipulate, you don't have to change it. It's just a chatbot. You asked me whole pizza, you asked me, I'm giving you. That's what you have to eat. You, that's chatbot I gave you. Got the difference between PaaS and software service? What is the difference between this thing, platform as service and software as service? Okay, because chatbot, platform as again, I will give you example. Platform and service, I'm giving you a container. You can put different type of Python, Java, container, different type of things. But you want a particular chatbot. You ask me a chatbot, I give you a chatbot. You don't want to change. You don't know, na? Like your chatbot is built in what language, or you don't want to build it. You just want a simple chatbot. You are not much techie. You are not much geek. You just want a chatbot. You asked me, I gave you. That's a software service. Everything I'm giving you, you are not asking and you are not modifying anything. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now, different type of deployment models, because these are simple. This is simple. We will not go deep. because I'll give you an overview because why we are using this type of things. Public cloud. Okay. Smithel, just a second. Someone is on door. Sorry. Yeah. So I was giving the example of Smithel's application. Okay. She's famous. Her application is famous. Now, her startup approached her and they are saying, I want your application publicly. Now there's a public cloud. Let's say whole application should no access restriction. Everyone can access it. That comes into public cloud. She has lots of things to customize. Okay, she can customize that particular IP she wants to restrict. Lots of things she can customize, and the power, the availability will be more because she's giving so much of to public. Let's say we are putting application more into public, and we can get so many requests and we can customize accordingly, and it will be available. Something is public, it will be available in large amount. But startup told her that we want this application for particular users, only for our uh, employees. So they will make a private cloud. Let's say this thing. Okay, this is my private cloud only. Microsoft Cloud itself. This is my company's. I can share with you, but again, I will get a saying that I can share with Smithil at gmail.com. They will say it is a private cloud. You cannot give anything the access out of the um, your subscription, your cloud. Okay, it's a private cloud. That's the thing. Hybrid was that mix of both. Okay, now this is available only for me, and I can give access to my teammates. Yash Gupta is my teammate, and all those with the mic at the Microsoft.com people. Okay, these is a private thing. Public thing means it's completely public, and I can customize accordingly. Like there's a uh, let's say in each service. Okay, in each service there is one access restriction port platform. You can see access control. It's a IAM. You can see, you can give access, you can role assignments and many things for each service, not only IAS pass or anything. There are, or you can give access. Okay, you can add people. This is something access you can give to other people. Community cloud, we are a community. Yeah, we are Azure Horizons. We are a community cloud. We want only 3 to 4 services which we need. We are still, we don't want to use so many services, but we are using couple of services which should be public for all of us. Like I don't know, I don't want to give, I don't want to come here and give access to Smithil. She will already have it because it's a community. Everything is joined. Got it? Again, oh shit, hybrid cloud. Okay, hybrid cloud was there. So, hybrid cloud was there. So, hybrid cloud is nothing but uh, this thing mix of public and private. So, you will have I can give you example in a way. Just a second. Let me share again. Yeah. So hybrid cloud is mix of public and private. So in a way that you are exposing an application to public, but who can edit it? Who can give more commands? Who can give more of the power to that application? Is nothing but the hybrid one. You can make hybrid is there is a subset of private and bit of public. You can say private is like this 60% and public is 40%. Now you want Your users are more, you want to make it public, you can make it whole public, 70/30 or 60/10, like that. Oh, sorry, 90/10, like that. Okay. So you can mix and match. You can give a ratio there. But public is totally public, private is totally private. Hybrid you can mix match. Okay. According to this thing, your needs. Okay. This is funny one. Why Microsoft Google preferred AWS? Your wish. I will not say. We cannot commit on that why you should use that services. But last year, the graph you can see of cloud services was more on Azure. Okay, I work on it. We have more service level agreement than other competitors. We have more scalability. Our because we are we take care what you want. Okay, we have Azure. AWS is all powerful. It's not. I'm saying that, but it's leading in lots of many things. So once you're coming into give let me give one example. AWS is not incorporated AI completely in its product, okay? But we have done because we bought OpenAI. We have bought the we have bought the people from OpenAI company, and we have integrated AI in our many things, many services. And we are learning AI. Each and every person in Microsoft is learning AI and trying to incorporate with the application. And so you can read what are the offerings we are giving, but still not a rigid one. If you are getting any platform, because we are students, we are not here to market. We are students. I am also the students because we are community, and we will take which one is cheaper because we are learning. That's all. But still, Azure is leading in cloud and AI. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, any doubts still here? Tell me. Any doubts? Anything? Azure or any services? Show us more services, or what is infrastructure as service? What is the difference? Anything? Hey, please ask na. It's a new thing for you guys, or maybe you are aware. But if you have anything, you can ask me. Nothing? Okay. Maybe I am teaching very nicely, or maybe I'm teaching very badly because no one is paying attention, or whatever. No problem. So, no doubt still here. So, cool. Now, my what my PPT says. Let's walk with AI because everything is AI. Even this decoration, you can see the theme, the blurriness, the shadow in my slide. It's not done by me. It's done with AI. What's the difference between Fabric and Azure? Okay, we will take care of that. What's market share of Azure? Hey, you can check in the uh, Microsoft Microsoft's article. The news gets updated almost daily. You can check the share of market share, and I can say 60% of M4s or managers under Satya are working on Azure itself, and 40 are working on other services. And because I am changing a team, I know how we work on Azure and what is the market strategy. Because nothing will be on prem, nothing will be on your machine. You want things to be so virtual, so clear, because we want everything should be so easy. Just one click and we should be done. Nothing will be on prem, nothing will be on premise. Everything will go on cloud and AI. So we are working like lot of we are putting lots of effort on cloud and AI. So that's the one thing I can say. Let's work with AI because everything we are doing, previously we used to do a Google search, or what is this, rewrite my message, what is the meaning of that. Now we are doing chat GPT, we are using AI. Okay, even for anything we are using AI. So we should walk with the trend. Okay, so these are the why AI is needed, because it's effective, but maybe it is outdated because it is we are training a model, then it will give us the answer. So it could be outdated, not same as the again our just simple search engine. It is different, but we can innovate many things. For example, I gave a chatbot, I gave a training to a chatbot. I want this thing, and the chatbot should return the same answer. Who is doing that? Because you can do, right? Hello Siri or Okay Google. They give you say tell me a joke. They have a set of jokes in their one of the storage. They will tell you that. Oh God, my Google listened and she started to tell me. Okay, no problem. Okay, so these are the benefits. Let's do one interesting thing. Okay, I think we are good to go. So, Microsoft Azure Open AI. So, Open AI is something which we bought. Let me start with this. Open AI service is there. So, you will go to Azure portal. There are so many services we are giving you as a AI. AI will ask you to. It's a we can learn and we can stop it because it's a bit of a costly um, service according differentiating with the other services. Okay, so OpenAI OpenAI is again a different service, not a AI service. Okay, there are many features: AI search, computer vision, face API, custom vision, speech service, language detector, translator, and many things. Okay, and metrics advisor. You can say I want a pie chart, I want a different things. So it will advise you. Let's say Zerodha. It's a or we can say any stock market application. They are seeing the pattern. They are seeing the graph. They can suggest you is gaming is possible on Azure. You have to make a C++ or a Node.js application. You have to deploy and you can do a game. That's the thing. Game is not there, but I can say you write a simple application, a game, and you can deploy, and then you can like I have an application. Maybe not in this subscription. It's nothing, but I have created a um, we will create one chatbot also. Okay, now so shit I reveal. Okay, we will you can make an application, you can make it public. The whole class, the whole community will use your application. Jen. You make a game and you can deploy Azure, and the whole community will play with it. Okay, so you will create one OpenAI service. Okay, I have already created because it takes some time. So you can create it's your share. So it's my then you come into Azure OpenAI Studio. Okay, that's the OpenAI Studio. There are many. Anyone has Azure subscription? Anyone? Okay, never mind. I have. I can show you here. So there are many. Okay, no problem, no problem. I am showing you how to do this, and then once you have, you can make one of your minor project of your semester with this. I can just an idea. Just don't say that Sheetal told us that's why we are making. Just an idea I'm giving you because it's very easy. You have assistant playground. You have bring your own data. The data will you have to bring, and it will be manipulated. Graph or anything will come. Something which I really like of this studio, chatbot, chat playground, chat playground. Let's play with it. Okay. So I will let me create one chat playground. Okay. We are doing a lab. So model will be GPT-4 or anything you can use. Okay. I'm using GPT-4. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that was not here. Okay, cool. Standard deployment name, I will give it as Azure Horizons. Okay, just a second. Yeah, so we can create this chatbot. Okay, it's not a chatbot; it's a playground. First thing. Now, what you want to train your AI in a particular way so that it gives the answer in a particular way. So let me create one of the any of the sample. I will create what I want my chatbot to return the answer. Okay. Let me create one thing. What should I can anything I can write that. Let's say file one has three. Let's say like this. Folder one has three files. In different way we can write, okay, but folder 2 has 5 files and 3, what I can say, SDKs. Folder 3 has 99 SDKs, but all SDKs are buggy. Anything I'm writing, just a simple thing, okay? And I want to save this. I will say it as Azure, and I will make it as txt. Okay, never mind. This is the file. Okay, now I'll ask any of the questions regarding this. My bot should give me. Okay, I'm training my bot so that it could read anything from this thing and it should give the answer. Okay, I have to upload this somewhere, so I will first make it as a PDF. Okay, just a second. Where was the show? Okay, so this is your chatbot playground. Okay, I can give it here hello, and it will tell I am OpenAI or whatever. It is not trained yet. What it should give? It is not giving anything, or even it's just asking. You can ask how many files, because we have not trained yet, so we cannot ask particular question about the particular data we want. Okay, so let's say I can give you one example is that in a company there are so many policies, okay, HR policies, so many promotion policies, some so many different, when you will file your ITR, when you have to do the tax submissions, when you have to, what kind of event will be taken care, yeah, session will be recorded, so what kind of things will be there. So there are so many list of questions, so many instructions, but people cannot remember so many instructions. So here comes the chatbot. You can ask her, like, when I will get, what are the promotion criteria, what is when we have to submit text proof in Microsoft. So you have particular list of inquiries, you will get this, you will train this, you will train the AI chatbot model and make a bot in a way that you can ask him the chatbot the questions and it will retrieve the answer, give you the answer. So that's the thing. Okay, so what I was doing, I was making it as a PDF. Okay, just a second. Or I can upload a txt as well. Let me test. Okay, I've already checked on um, PDF, but let's try with the chat. This thing. So this is a prompt you are giving. Okay, you can set a template as well. Like you want a particular kind of reply. It's a JSON format. You want something in a different kind of format. You can give the Shakespeare writing assistant. So it will write in a different way. What type of template you want? Okay, JSON format or empty. Simple. You can write a template as well, or give an example. Here you can give an example that we are from Azure Horizons. How can we can assist you, and they will give you the particular prompt. Okay, you can set up there accordingly. And now you have to put a data storage. Now you have to train your data. What's your data storage? Different kind of. We saw the storages, right? Blob. There's a DB, Elastic Research, Web URL, many things. Okay, so I'll say I'll make a blob storage. It's okay. No Azure AI services is found because I've not given already. Okay. We are creating one AI resource. Okay, now. What's happening? Should be in small letters. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, it is deploying. I'll tell you, like there are many services, and we AI comes when you have to train a particular set of things to the your machine, your service. Then it will be trained and give you the particular response you want. Okay. So the chatbot you can train accordingly. Particular anything you want, you can write here and upload and ask the answers. Okay. So that's the one thing. Then about different services, we saw so many services. DB we saw storage, we saw containers, we saw applications, we saw VMs. Now we are seeing software service and many services. Okay, so you can once you have a subscription. Okay, if you are really interested in cloud or uh, then you can explore the services, try to deploy, try to use this. Like you are making a DB, right? Try to add your MySQL commands, MySQL things. You're making any application, simple Hello World application will also work. Any language. You are trying to upload a storage, you can simple in storage account, in blob storage, you can put a PDF, your resume also. Anything you're given a storage account, that's all. Just a second. So you can, I would say, if you want to learn, the hands-on will be the doing hands-on will give you more confidence and more things, more learning. Okay, so we got a AI search resource, which was this. Okay, index name again, I will give your name. And next, save and close. It is giving me a container. I asked a blob container. It is giving me a container where I will put my file. It should be PDF. It should be anything. It would be okay. Okay. And then you can ask your bot. You can see the bot is here on Azure Studio, but you want it globally, na? How we will do? We will see that also. Okay, that is process. Meanwhile, any type of questions? Any question? Anything if you have about anything, not only this session or anything. You have any question? You can tell me. Maybe I'm making you guys bore. I know. Can I deploy a small app for 3 4 people for free Azure? Yeah, there is a Azure plan of free app service. There's a free plan also. Let me share that. See, free is there. Yes. Let me see. Free one. Okay. 0 rupees. Zero INR. Okay. You can deploy the free plan. And CPU is enough. 4 to 5 people. Nah, CPU is enough. Even you are not sure your application is taking more CPU, more memory, or whatnot, you can check many things. So each service, not only app service, many services have their. Let me take one of my application. You can check how many CPU, how much CPU, how much memory, what is the error. You can resolve yourself. Okay. Let's say I am using a Node.js application. You can say diagnose and solve problem. This will give you a lots of clarity what is happening, how much CPU and matrix, whatever it is taking care. So you can, that's the benefit of PaaS offering. That's the benefit of cloud. You can see everything because you have ordered a pizza. It should be best thing. You should not be a person who can say I asked for this thing and this is not provided. They should give you each and every service you want until and unless it is written in the same things. Okay, now you want to see the matrix. Okay, just a second. You want to see the CPU performance, everything. So you can, it's old, it's my old application. I have not made access here. I have not accessed it for a long time. So that's why here you can see a graph actually. You can see lots of graph and how the CPU usage was there, memory usage, CPU usage. You can check everything here. Matrix, I told you, matrix is already there. We can use OpenAI API to use. So why we use to Azure OpenAI? You will use the API, okay? Again, the scaling will be, you will take care of scaling. You got so many users, API will give you the input and output, get and post method. Okay. But you have so many resources. Who will care about scaling? Who will take care about you have to diversify your application? That's the thing. Okay. Even you're using the API, now you will deploy somewhere. If you want to make it more scalable, then you have your application, let's say Node.js application, you are using OpenAI API in one of your uh, API call. Okay. But again, you have to scale the application. You have to put into a app service or container apps for scaling it. You are not the one who will make it large according to the users. Okay. Anything extra included in it other than service provided by OpenAI included in it than the like included in what, in where, what is the it here? included in it other than service provided by Azure? There's so many things. Okay, let me just tell you one thing. Okay, see, these are the categories we work on. They are AI, okay, analytics, metrics. Uh, Anyone is aware about IoT? IoT? Yes. So you can use Internet of Things. You can recover with IoT. There are modules which can help you here. You don't have to use that machine. What was the name? Node MCU machine was there, right? And you used to ping the wire or whatnot. You just have to write a simple code or write the. You don't have to use that hardware. Just integrate with this IoT. Okay, DevOps is there. Networking is one of the Azure may do. Media services. Let me give you one of the major example. We see IPL, right? We see many matches. That heart, that comments which we put rapidly, right? It goes in a chatbot and it shows on the display. It is scalable. When you like today, let's say SRH team was win. Yesterday SRH was playing. The scalable. So many people were watching that. Once RCB or any some team is RCB is playing, then comparatively previous day, the volume of the customers will be more. You need to scale that chatbot. The comments, the votings will be lots of. The hate comments or anything will be lots. Now, that chatbot is something which should be scalable as well. The video streaming should be which will be scalable. Here comes the Hotstar is using a cloud. Everything the I'll say our customer was FIFA. Okay, when FIFA, I this football match was going on, so um, they used our services, media services, to stream their match, and even our media services for chat. Okay, so media it is displayed virtually, right? That should be scalable depending on consumers. You cannot predict how the match goes, how much scaling is needed. So media is there. So lots of scaling. If you let's talk about, you must have heard about the term system design, right? You are designing one application on a local machine. You are a like hardcore developer. You did that. Now you have to make it scalable. Here comes the concept of system design. That's why the senior developers they learn about system design to make it distributed. Distributed means among various regions. Okay, here comes the cloud, which will give you Redis, which will give you cache, which will give you DB, the scalability performance. Here comes the cloud. Okay, once you look into broader side, then you will get to know how the cloud is working. That's why I'm saying explore it. You will read it, and once you will start using it, you will get to know. You can use like I will deploy one application. You will use from India. I can see it is used from India, but now you from your local you need to add CDN so that from another region that could be accessed or not. But here you have to deploy in particular region. It will be there are multiple data centers in each region. Lots of uh, questions are lots of regions are present. Okay. Now Next.js is nothing but Node.js, brother. Now you have to deploy here. It's a Node application, right? Again, you can put into Node itself. Okay, JavaScript. Uh, that's all I can think. Okay, let's continue here. What I was doing. Your data was connected with the following warnings. Okay, no problem. Okay. Now I will go. I added to a Azure a blob storage, right? I will let me go to the blob storage again. What was the storage account? This was the storage account, and I used a blob storage. Its name was blob container, I guess. Yeah. Now you put that txt file which I created, right? I will just put that txt file. I will drop here. Okay, it's not dropping. Okay, it's uploaded. I'm giving the data to my blob storage. Now it will be integrated here, I think. For sure, yes. Chat playground. Let me refresh once. Any other questions? Smither, you have any question? Tell me.
No, ma'am.
Okay, the data is not found. Okay, let me. Where did I? What was the place? Documents, na? Okay. Documents. Not able to find. Okay. I'll again drag and drop here. But I added here. Just a minute. Give me a moment. Yes. What I was doing. Mm-hmm. Not sure. It should give the answer. I'm not sure. The question is right, right? Wait. Okay, we added a new PDF. Okay, the PDF has folder 3 has 4 files. We can ask it once. Let's test how many files in folder 3. Um, don't do this to me. Retain may help means I'm not. Um, what is the question, Rohit, or it's just a comment? Can you tell me what are the real-time projects we can do with the help of Azure? Good question. See, uh, it's not a particular project. I can tell you one of the project, but let's say you are making any application, okay? Something for this community itself. You want to store uh, the name of the members, what they have done, what topic they are interested, all those things. Okay, you can store into a database. Now, database is given into Azure. You don't have to buy again. There is a one MongoDB you can see. You will go to MongoDB, and then you have they will give you one connection string that you add into your code. Okay, and then you again work on the adding the schemas and all. Again, the same thing is in our Azure also. You can try that. And the application, you can, again, you are doing a connection string. Instead of adding into code, if you're not a hardcore developer, you can simple add the connection string in your app service because you're deploying an application in somewhere. It should be a function app, depending on what kind of application you have. There's a connection string, or you can add your storage. Let me give you one example. So that's the one thing. More products you can use, like with your application. This is one of the web application which we are creating already, right? I am not sure why it is not helping me. Why it is not taking. We'll check that. Oh, nice, it worked. So the PDF which we uploaded was this. Folder 3 has 4 files. Folder 8 has 5 files. We can give anything. I was in hurry, so wrote this. Now I put the same into my blob storage in front of you, and I asked the bot how many files are in folder 3. So according to reference one, you can give here prompt also. Okay, you can customize your prompt how you want in Shakespeare language, different ways, and it can give you the references. There are 4 files in folder 3. I can edit it and ask give more prompts, and it will give you more answers. Okay. We will ask well for, let's say, what is sum of files in folder 3 and folder 8. It should give. So now we are working on one of the chatbot. Okay, the sum is 9. It says, let's see, 5 plus 4 are 9. Okay, so we can now it is in your playground. You are just playing. It is not publicly. You cannot access. I can deploy. It is one of the application. Again, it goes deploy. It is going to a web app. Web app. This application is nothing but Python application. Okay, Python on Flask. The framework is Flask, and it runs in Python. The backend works in Flask. So, and that runs on a Gunicon. Anyone is aware about Gunicon server? So it works on Gunicon. For basic other applications, you have to add a startup command, but here you already have. I will tell you how. So you need to deploy the whole service in one of the web app. The name should be, again, I will give you your name. Subscription will be mine itself. Central India. Free. You can enable the chat history also, but I don't want to enable it. I don't want the history. If you want history, it will show you that you need to add a history or what. Then that's the one thing. It is going to into one of the application. So this is one of the project I can tell you. There are many products. It is one of the simplest projects I was, because AI I wanted to show you, and that's why I explored one of the products. There are many products you can check and explore and make the multiple projects. So I can give you list of um, projects also. Smithil, once you mail me, I can provide you a list of projects you can make. Okay. Can
Okay.
we host a website like chess.com using Azure? It will be not chess.com. It will be chess.azure websites. See, it goes into a website. The domain is like azurewebsites.net. Now you have to give a custom domain, then you have to configure that. .com is something you buy the domain, right, from the domain providers, GoDaddy and all those. You have to buy the domain and bring that certificate. When you buy the domain, you will get a certificate. Then you can add into customize your domain accordingly. So see, I did a deployment. It went to a application. It is deployed. This deployment is going on. Sorry. Yeah. So this Azure Horizons will be one of the web application. Okay. No, I'm not talking about about complexity of chess.com, like the traffic it gets daily. Yeah, you have a code. You wrote a code of in any language, deploy into an application, and yeah, you like if you have written the code, that's the one thing. You are the logic builder, right? You are writing an application. It will be not like game. You are there's nothing like they will give you a particular game like chess you have to make. Then we will make a chess service. Then you will make a chess service and explore that. No, you have to write a code, deploy that code. You want chess, you want Ludo, anything. Just write that and it will come. We are not here to make up a specific uh, kind of product according to needs. We are giving you platform, you put your needs. If you and there are some of the services, some of the software services, not all. As I told you, Gmail, it was one of the mailing service which is widely used. So that's why we keep that. The OpenAI chatbot, the chatbot you are using, that is widely used. That's why we give you the media service. That's why we give you. Chess is not one of the one. Game is not one of the service which we provide. That's the thing. If any service was there, then you can make it. Else, you have to write a code, deploy it, and work on it like that. So, let's say EdTech. Okay, there is one of the product EdTech, like which will make a educational like web prep bytes or byjuice. There is one service which will make EdTech websites. Okay, because that is in demand, but not the chess. Okay, Okay, what were we doing? The deployment is taking time. Okay, what more questions? Let me tell you one thing more. Meanwhile, it is happening. Let's explore more resources. Okay. See, what I was saying, IaaS, infrastructure as service. Okay. It comes into compute. Okay, compute means you are the one who will use all the things. You will make a, I'm giving you just a machine, just a laptop. You will write whatever you want, so it will come. It's not, I won't say it will come all the, it will give all the infrastructure services, but something which is new need for computation, request and response is called computation. So here comes of lots of things. Virtual machine scale sets means uh, a group of virtual machines, a group of laptops, which you need to scale accordingly. Okay, that's one of the service. And container apps, again, I told you container, what I told you is we make an application, we containerize it, and then deploy it. Okay, so where that containerize it, that means it is form of a zip. Like I told you, you can make a folder as a zip and again transfer it. That means a app compresses into one image. Okay, one registry. GitHub you see, right? There is one of the registry where repository where everything is stored. It's a version control. Same in our Azure, we have a registry. Just container registries. So these are the Azure container registries where you can upload your images, like Docker image, Docker file of your application. Can you explain what services does EdTech take from Azure? It is one of the. I gave one interview actually. They told me that they are making, so that they told me their team is making a tech service. So that's why I got to know. Let's search. Nice one. MedTech. Yes, I remember. So they are making this service, and what they are using, deployment and event hubs. Okay, event hubs is nothing but a queue of messages. Okay, they are queue, they are publish and subscribe models, and these are the queues which these are the resources which they, how I tell you, they are deploying. They use a particular device or any whatever they want a resource to come up. The messages will go into a queue, then a response will come. Let's say Instagram. Okay, Instagram is pub sub model, publish and subscribe model. I'm the influencer. I put a post. You will follow me, and you will follow multiple users. Where it goes into uh, Kafka. Like it's a lot of things. Then again, these are the services, how the architecture is built. Then you can read about the services on each, what are the products they are using for each of the services. It is not one of the major service like app service. Why I'm saying app service is a mother. Okay, let's say it is a mother. You will deploy application here. This can application you have deployed here, this can use multiple other resources, but the main deployment is here. Anything is there because the code, the APIs, the logic is into the app service. That's the major thing. Networking is the second part. Now, what services are linked, you can check accordingly. This is the new service, I think, comparatively new because they are creating a new service. But I got to know this is a ed tech, not a gaming. So they are using this. I am hope this is clear. You can ask me the question once, make it clear so that we can discuss more about it. So be, if you are okay. How much time it will take? Okay, deployment is done. Let's launch it. See, I told you it goes to Azure Websites.net. It is application. Let's see this application also. Application is created, app service is created. So we will go to the app service. It should be there. Azure Horizons app service is here. How we will know which stack it is using? I don't know which application it is. So I will go to the configuration. It is loading. Wait. It's a Python application, Python 3, Python 3.11. It is a Gunicon. Now, why Gunicon? Why I told you I may read this article. Okay. So, Gunicon, what I was saying, Flask application runs on the Gunicon server. So, this is one of the custom command which we give. Okay. Generally, once you have one in a Flask application, hello world, you will deploy directly to app service. You will forget to add this command. But to make run the Flask application, you have to add this Gunicon app dot. If you have main dot app, s dot app, just app colon your main app. You have to give that. Okay. And then you have to configure. It is happening. Let's see. Any other questions? Give me a moment. I'll bring water. Meanwhile, you can add questions on the chat.
Guys, don't hesitate to ask questions. Please ask questions.
Yeah, I'm checking why it is taking time because it should not generally. Anyone can access this. Check it if you can access this website. Okay. So this is the application. It is so that it will ask to login for me because I have authenticated with my Azure subscription. So I asked the question, folder 3, how many files? It gave me the answer. Folder 7 is present. No, I have details about folder 3 and folder 8. So you can, yeah, Microsoft login, I know. Subscription is connected with my account, right? So that's why it takes the authentication. So this is one of the application website, chatbot website. Okay, this is one of the you can customize accordingly. You can give your PDF, you can give your data. Again, you want to customize this HTML, you can do that as well if you are good at front end development. So again, you can go to your Azure websites. Okay, there is advanced settings. Okay, advanced tools, which is nothing but folder, like we have a directory, right, of our application where our HTML, our all of the files are present. So this is present in a kudu. This is a SCM site, goes to this advanced tool, goes to the file manager of all the files which are present in this application. You cannot see here any HTML, you can just see any deployments. It is what we have made application. Okay, you can you we want to customize this, we don't want this color, we want different thing. So you can add, you can customize accordingly. I'll tell you, wait, let it load. So this is what we were trying to do as a demo, and that's all I can say. The demo is here, and any questions are here, so you can tell me. See, hmm. So I think it is always a Linux application. So I'll go to new UI because it's a good UI. We need to append a new UI and then go to file manager. Everything under site www root is our all the files present in of our application. So this is our application hosting start.html. You have details here, you can check, you can add the CSS, you can add more funky CSS, if you want to make the changes, anything, you can add and customize your application accordingly. You want to add different logo, different color, whatever you want. The hosting start.html means the basic page, hosting page, which we give you, Azure gives you. Okay, let it load. So this is the one of the demo which we did, and if you have any questions, please tell me. See, this quick start and all these, this is HTML, basic HTML. I think you guys know, and everything about chatbot is under these folder. If you want, you are interested, you can play with this code, make a local copy, play with this code, and explore more things. It's a high level thing. If you are interested in development, all those things. Okay. So I am done with this, and we are done with the PPT and all the demo, but not done with the session because I want more questions if you have, and will appreciate if you want to ask any further questions or you anything about interview, anything to um about jobs, anything will be okay for me. Okay, please go ahead and ask.
Guys, if you turn on your cameras, it will be okay.
Can I host a basic portfolio? Just a second. Can I host a basic portfolio using the free services of Azure? Yes, definitely. You make a portfolio of your in React or anything you want. Deploy in Node.js, like front end is in React only. Even it's a HTML or any PHP also. Any cases there, just deploy here and in any of the service. And like this, your portfolio.azurewebsites.net will come. You can deploy it here. Free, it's totally free. I showed you, right? Free subscription, free plan, because even portfolio will not use so much of CPU. That's the thing.
Ma'am, one question is there from me.
Yeah, yeah.
To get into Microsoft, what all things we should focus on?
Okay. So not so the I have a cross question. What
Okay.
type of role you want to go in?
As a basically, I am a second year student, so as an intern.
Okay. So there are two types of internship, okay? Three types of actually. So three types of engineering hiring. Like I don't think right now the hiring is going on, but basically this year maybe it can be. Okay, three types of. One is software engineering, one is cloud and support engineering, and third is design engineering intern. Okay, so software engineering, there, if you, on campus it is coming, then campus will select. They will ask you the data structures question, basic operating system, basic networking, basic DBMS. You should know SQL and all. This will be one of the criteria. You should be good at problem solving as a software engineer. Support engineering and this thing, uh, support plus cloud, which we are done. So you should know how to use Azure. You should know how server works, like not completely, but you should know what is difference between what I taught you, right? Service, IES, PaaS, SaaS, and how we can check application is breaking or any service is breaking or not. How I told you, go to diagnose and solve problems, right? You should know how DNS works, how application works. When you write Microsoft.com, Google.com, what happens, how the caching is done, how DNS resolution is done, all those things. Okay, you should know basic of OS networking, whatever you are learning in your degree. Okay, designing is nothing but UX designing. They will ask about designing thing. I am not sure because I am not a UX developer. It's not a developer, it's just a designer. They will ask Figma and all those things. Depending on what are you pursuing, you can just enroll to those. uh, Off campus for software engineering, it comes like a, which was that, support engineer. It was Fixathon, which I cracked. Okay, and one of the software engineering was, wait, they are programs which they give off campus. So they make those programs, and then you have to crack those, and these comes okay off campus. It happens as they will give the openings. Yeah, there comes the opening for SD1 and all those things. And off campus internship, there are a few hackathons, like I told you, Fixathon, and one is also for software engineering. There is another hackathon, and again in February, like not this year, but maybe next February, comes a design one. I enrolled in that one also. So that was UX day designing was there from Microsoft itself. So those are the internship opportunities, three types of roles. Explore what you want to do, and then you can check on LinkedIn actively, and off-campus things comes for internship, and then they convert into full-time if you perform good in your internship. And as a full-time, they will just give you the job ID, the careers portal. Okay, where can we apply off-campus internship? There is the same careers portal only. Everything is on careers portal. You can ask for a referral from a experienced person, and they can refer you. Maybe a probability can be increased. I was not referred, but I got the opportunity. If you feel like, you can get referred by someone also. Those opportunity you can check. You should be active on. If you are thinking of off campus, you should be active on LinkedIn, like anything. Because I come from a tier 3 college, and everything what I've done is off campus itself. But if you're on campus, the campus will come and check which role they are targeting and learn accordingly. Okay. What else? What else? What else?
Ma'am, the certifications like AI 900, AI 102, does it really help?
102 is, I'll say it is a bit difficult or advanced. As a student, I will say make as a do AZ 900. AZ 900 is nothing but advance of what we learned. It is like what is IS, IAS, PAS, and SAS hybrid, uh, public and private cloud computing, and what happens, what are the benefits of cloud availability, how it is done, type of scaling, horizontal, and all those things. DB, what is difference between DB and storage, what I told you, right? Those
Well,
things are there in certification. And there's one of the course from the Microsoft Learn itself. And then you can, AZ900 will take some time. I You can do the certification, but I will say just don't do certification sake of completing that tag. Okay, but I want to just do and get the AZ900. That will really not